channel, Blooming and Unbothered. It's your girl Tammy. Today's video is kind of random because if you watched my last video, you know I already did a big chop. But I wanted to still post a journey since, you know, it's growing back. So, it was a tragedy. A very, very sad tragedy. What was I thinking? I don't know. But in today's clip, you're gonna see how short I went. It's short. This is actually my second big chop. The first one I left quite a bit of hair because I was already in a process of going natural, but not really considering going natural because I had just had a baby at that time. Like, it was what, 10 years ago? Yeah. And it wasn't much to cut it off. So it wasn't really much of a shock, honestly. But this time around, I did something stupid. You will see. I decided, you know, to ruin my hair. I wanted a fresh start. My hair was acting weird. My natural hair was acting weird. I could have probably researched it. Probably just could have been protein, moisture, because I am now in Arizona from Miami. So that's a huge shock. So yeah, it probably just needed something so simple. But what did I do? I damaged it and then I chopped it all off. So yeah. Let's get the clip rolling. Oh yeah, I forgot to add, if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on my video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can get notified for whenever we drop a video. And to my ex-subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging on. You guys like too, you know, comment. It won't hurt. Now let's get back into the video. Okay, so the first few clips that you're seeing is me of my natural hair before the disaster took place. You see very cutesy, very full, very curly, full of life. I took off a wig here and I was over it. I was done, but super cute. And judging from my hair, you would never think it's actually as long as it is, but it was full, it was thick, and the body was bodying, very much so. And this is where I did a length check before I actually decided to do what I did. Still regrets, but yeah, we're learning. Okay, so now for this picture here, just look at her. She got her twists, doing the length check, not knowing what she's about to do. She thinks she's about to be that girl, hair is about to be flowing, and she's right, but just for a little bit, just for maybe like a month or two before disaster strikes, and not realizing that she about to look like a damn bobblehead in front of somebody's car. Okay, like, girl, just stop. Only if I could turn back the hand of time, but I can't. And for these image here, I couldn't find the full video clip. I have snippets, but I switched my phones and couldn't find it. But that is the process of putting in the relaxer. As you can see, the application, non-existent. The following instructions that I read, non-existent. No, reading is fundamental, but you know, some way, somehow, I didn't do it. But yeah, and then we're gonna see the aftermath. Now, as for the aftermath, you can see how the top was processed and the bottom had texture, and that right there, as it grew out, is where I noticed I made the biggest mistake, where because I started from the front and not the back like I was supposed to, I didn't know the timer had to be running as soon as the relaxer touched my hair. I was just applying because I was so nervous, and it's been years since I actually did an application. So I was just putting it in, and I started a timer, I think like after the first application, the first section was done. And it started burning real early because the bathroom was super hot. Second mistake. Actually, that's not even a second mistake. There's many more mistakes, but because I don't have the video, I can't tell you. But the mistakes was long list, just a long list of it. But when it's dry and stuff, you cannot tell that there's any damages. You couldn't tell, but it was there. That's what I was talking about with this picture here, where you can't really see the damage. And you're gonna see another video where I'm enjoying the hair. It's stiff, but yeah, I was thinking about that. I was just thinking about the length, and yeah.
I felt like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican.
So this is the next day. When I woke up, I realized how much split ends I had at the ends. And it's something that I could have just, did a little swoop and just dusted it off or whatever. I really didn't have to cut as much, but I was scissor happy, and you're gonna see the jump from that to this. Whoosh. And the next clip of me is me enjoying my hair after I don't know how many days, maybe like 2 to 3 days. But look at her, looking a damn fool. Okay, so right after my birthday is when I washed my hair because you could still see that it's black, and with my still the skunk stripe that I had in the front, the blonde skunk stripe. And gonfoli kimutim. I just had this itch to dye my hair because something with me is I can never keep black. I like color. I feel like black is just too plain, too boring, in the hair. Um, so yeah, I wanted like a auburn color, but not like red hot auburn, but like a brown auburn. And that is just the dumbest thing you can do. Is to relax your hair and then decide the color. Anyway, sorry for sucking my teeth, but it's just when I think about it, it's like, girl, why? But so I went ahead, I dyed my hair using, I don't remember. I think it was the not Adore, L'Oreal color something. If I find it, I'm gonna post it. But it's easy. I had used that. And at first, like the first day I did it, it didn't show. The third day, the little brownish tint started to show, but it was mostly on my roots. The rest of my hair was like still super dark, especially indoors. And then what did I do? I waited 2 weeks and I did it again. You know? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, girl, you dumb. I did it again. And that's when it really took toll on my hair. Not only in the picture that I'm about to show you up here, that you're gonna see the straight piece once my hair started growing out, where it's poofy, straight, and then texture. As you can tell, and in that straight part right there in the middle was just bugging me. It was bothering me every time I did my hair. I washed my hair. It just bugged me, and I was just over it. I thought of relaxing just the top part, or just applying relaxer again to straighten the whole thing out. Don't, if you're watching this video and just thinking like, girl, you stupid. Yeah, I agree. I was just doing too much, okay? Doing the most. And yeah, so after I did that, I decided to give my hair a break. I decided to leave it alone. And after, matter of fact, a couple months passed, and I didn't think about it. It was already time for a touch up, so I just touched up the new growth. I didn't touch the rest. Not like it did a difference. And when I noticed after I washed it, so much hair fell out. I didn't even take a picture. I didn't record. I was just devastated. It's like destroying. It's like setting your house on fire and then being shocked that it's burning. Like, girl, what did you expect? So it was just like, as I washed my hair, shampoo was coming like down or whatever. I just kept feeling the hair sliding down my back, and I'm looking down. It's just clumps and clumps of hair, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm bald. But when I got out, of course, I still had hair. It's just my hair was choppy in certain places, like right in the middle of my head. I had right in the middle of my head, I had a little feather, like a little peacock feather thing, just sticking up from where like a big chunk of my hair like just was gone, and it was just like this much of hair left in the middle of my hair, and the rest of my hair was like super long. And yeah, and then I did a little dusting, like, again, that wasn't gonna help. That's just like adding paint to that burnt house that she just burnt out. Yeah, so We gonna see the other process. I feel like I'm just rambling now. Just nonsense.
That's not banging. No, it's a ball. Okay, not a bang. I should do a bang. No, too much. So this is where we are so far. Okay, I'm tempted to flat iron it to see what it looks like. But this length is cute, you know? Made my face look fatter. I don't like it. I don't. Oh, girl. But yeah, this is what we are. I wanted to go shorter. I might go shorter once I wash it and see where it really at. Right now, I just like this because it's dry. Not dry, but like, it's not wet. But
So the rest of these three clips are pictures of me trying to accept the new look, trying to accept the bob, but I still wasn't satisfied. It was cute, but no. So what did I decide to do? I decided to channel my inner James Brown. Okay. I decided to go with the church ladies on Sunday, rocking that hot press curl. All right. I don't know where I was going, but I seen the future. I seen the destination. I just didn't reach it. And once that little 1 week phase was over, I decided to chop off the sides, chop off the back, as you can see there. And then it all went, all gone, 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 gone. That's what I look like. So I actually cut off my hair completely October 6th, and then on October 22nd, this is what it looked like. It looked like it was growing pretty fast, and then later on November 20th is what it looked like. And you know what I ended up doing? I bleached it. Did I learn my lesson? No. Am I ever gonna learn my lesson? I don't know. Maybe if I cut it off and it don't grow back, then I'll leave it alone. So after I bleached it, I was feeling my hair or whatever, and then I decided I looked like a carrot. So I toned it. That was in December, and by mid January, it was already growing out again. And that's me combing it out. I actually did a wash day video, but I ended up trashing it because I didn't like how it turned out, and I didn't have nothing to hold my phone in the shower to actually show the right process. And then I decided to leave my hair alone until, boom, my hair grew quite significantly, as you can tell. This was brown. I wanted to see it in my hair or whatever. And then you think I would learn and leave my hair alone because it's growing and recovering? No. As you can see by this video, I went burgundy. I'll leave it for a little bit because I'm feeling my red era. I do plan on leaving my hair alone, and I'm actually loving the burgundy. I'll try my hardest not to touch it anymore. But anyway, that is enough of me rambling about the disaster that I created. Now I'm crying wolf. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys on my next video. Bye.